announced the preparatory committee, and I think people are misunderstanding it. We're receiving a lot of information on things that are going wrong, or things, corruption scandals and all that. Some send me texts on my phone, some call me, others pass through other people. We want a focal point where all that evidence is directed, and so that they can assemble that evidence. And once we come into office, Oral is not going to be investigating people. It's going to gather the evidence and pass on that evidence to the government institutions that are geared, supposed to do that kind of work. And so we just want that if people have any information that they think is useful in the fight against corruption, pass it on to this team. That's what the team is about. And they're all doing that service pro bono. They're not expecting any payment. There's no expenditure or budget associated with the task that they're carrying out. And so that's the explanation for it. Yeah. And so I don't think that people should think that it's a witch hunting committee.
Yeah.
They have no brooms to fly at night. So I can assure people that it's not meant to witch hunt, people. And yet, they've driven all the upstream people out. He and I went and took refuge in Côte d'Ivoire. ExxonMobil exited. The Hess field, which became Aca, has been lying redundant for so many years. Talo have new discoveries. They need encouragement to be able to pump. They've gone into arbitration with them over tax and all. It's just created a mess. And so gas production has gone down. And so we're having to use more light crude oil, and that makes electricity production more expensive. And so if you chose that option, then at least pay the IPPs for producing, and yet they're not paying them. And so the debt on that area has ballooned. The energy sector needs urgent surgery. Urgent surgery. Otherwise, it can collapse everything. And so when the Minister of Finance says the economy is turning around, you have a 2.5 billion debt. Your bailout is only 3 billion. And so 2.5 billion debt sitting and breathing, and you say the economy is turning around, that alone can crash everything that has been done. And so they want to create a more upbeat, story about their economic management before they leave office. But like I said, we're going to open the books when we come and let Ghanaians know what the true situation is. Because if Ghanaians understand what the true situation is, then they will understand some of the measures we have to take to bring things back to normal. Yeah. And so we would expect, if we can cooperate with you,